Alright guys, so today this video is going to be on 5 reasons why I hate/dislike my 135i. Let's get started. First thing that I do not like about this car would definitely be the color. I definitely do not like having a black car at all, guys. So this is my first black car. My first car was a Mini Cooper, 2009 Cooper S, and that car was green. The reason why I hate this car is because of how dirty it gets so easy. And I'm telling you guys, I can literally wash the car and then within an hour, where I live at least, the car will be covered in a coat of dust. And it's just annoying. The water spots get etched into the paint a lot easier, like they bake on easier because it's black and black absorbs heat. So that's also very annoying. That is the first thing that I do not like about my 135i and something that I would change if I could. Okay, so the second thing, as you can tell, that I do not like for this car is the headlights. The headlights to me are horrendous. They look terrible. They're not very aggressive at all. They look too bubbly and nice. It makes the car just look all around happy. And if you look at my car, you can definitely see it just looks like a happy little car, doesn't it? And I do not like that. I wish the car was more aggressive, but at least from the front, but I feel like it's the headlights that just kill it. They're just way too big. They don't really fit the car to me, but yeah. So that's the second thing I do not like about my 135i. Boom, the third thing. So the third thing is the motor in this car. Back when I got the car, I did not know anything about modding the car out or the difference between the N55 platform and the N54. If I would have known that, I definitely would have got an N54 135i, even though it wasn't the IS. And honestly guys, back then when I did get this car in 2015, I wasn't that much of an enthusiast or car guy, as you might like to say. I kind of just got the car because I always liked the 1 Series and I really liked that it came with the performance exhaust and I thought it sounded great. And that was something to me at the time that meant a lot. But now that I'm more into cars and more aware of like modifications and stuff like that, I know that I could have easily got an exhaust system, and I ended up getting an exhaust system. So that's one thing that I do dislike about this car would be the motor. I mean, the N55 still is a good motor, it still makes good power, it is reliable, way more reliable than the N54, and I think it sounds better than the N54, but it just doesn't have the potential that the N54 does. I mean, the most power you can make that I've seen out of this car is, I think they made 650, which I know sounds like more than plenty, but that was going a bigger turbo, and for the most part, the most people make is around like 550, 525, around that range, which for me, that is more than enough for a daily, but I would like more. Just like my Evo's at 470, but you know, eventually I'm gonna have to turn it up a notch and get into that 500 range, eventually 600, and who knows, maybe we'll make it a 1,000 horsepower car. But yeah, so that is the third thing that I do dislike about my 135i, and let's keep going, guys. Alright guys, so we're gonna move on to the inside, and the first thing that I do not like, that, I mean, it's not really the car's fault, it's kind of my fault because my car is straight pipe, but I mean, also, I mean, my dad's car is loud and it doesn't rattle and stuff, but I really hate the rattling that the BMWs get from any type of drone, any vibrations. They just rattle a lot. And for me, this right here rattles a lot. Hold on guys, let me fix this. Thing rattles a ton. Like, it's always just vibrating anytime the car is on. I'm gonna get some clips for you guys right now, and so you guys can hear this. Okay guys, so of course right now when I'm trying to record the clip for you guys, it's not making the noise. But that is one thing that does annoy me. I'll try to get a clip from Dante's car to show you guys, because his car makes the same noise in the back, and it's just really annoying, But so let's move on to the last thing, which is also in the inside, and that is the lack of, I guess you could say, turbo noise. I really wish you could get these cars to like have a really loud like spool up and a nice blow off sound and stuff, you know, but you really can't. I mean, the spool is very quiet. I know I could upgrade to an intake, but it's still not like the same as like what I would get from the Evo, you know, or an N54 with like a big single turbo. I'll put that a clip of like this guy named Brake Boost Bill I follow on Instagram. car sounds super dope with a single turbo. And some other cars, I mean, they just sound nice. I wish these cars could just have a lot more spool. I mean, and again, guys, this video isn't about things that like I hate about the car, you know, like this is just things that I personally wish could be different or I could add to the car, you know, because that's personally the things that I like. I mean, it might be different for you guys watching this. I know Dante has a completely different idea of stuff he doesn't like about his car compared to like what I wouldn't like about my car, and our cars are very similar. So I mean, in the end, guys, it all depends on what you guys like, but that's pretty much what I don't like about the car. And I'll try to get a clip of the car spooling up, like the turbo, so you guys can hear it. But yeah, guys, check this out, and then that's gonna be it for us, and stay tuned for more videos coming out on Primus Auto Works. Later, guys.